Hey guys, in this video we're going to be doing multiplying and dividing with equations. So remember, you're going to be doing the inverse operation to both sides. So for this first one, again, we're always going to start by drawing our line down the middle. What is happening with the 3/10 and the k is multiplication. So we are going to divide by 0 and 3/10 on both sides because multiplication is happening, so we're going to do the inverse. So it's just going to become k. And then we're going to do 45 divided by 0.3. We're going to slide our decimal over, make it 450. 3 goes into 4 one time, with 1 left over. Bring down the 5. 3 goes into 15 5 times. Bring the 0 down. 3 goes into 0 0 times. So 45 divided by 3/10 is 150. Again, how can we check this? We can do 150 times 3/10, 0, 15, 3 plus 1 is 4. Move the decimal over once, and you get 45, and you get a happy teacher. You can always plug it in and check it. Again, we're going to draw a line down the middle. What operation is happening with W? Okay, on the same side as W is division. So instead of dividing, we're going to do the inverse. We're going to multiply by 3 on both sides. We get W left here. We're going to do 9.5 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 9 times 3 is 18 plus 1 is 19. Bring your decimal over once. 19.5. So 9.5 times 3. Oh, nope, let's fix that. 9 times 3 is 27 plus 1 is 28. Always make sure your answer is reasonable because times 2 would have been 18, so times 3, okay? Again, you could divide that back out by 3 and it would get you 9.5. We're going to draw our line down the middle. What is happening with D is multiplication, so we're going to divide by 4 on both sides. We're going to get D equals 32 divided by 4. Gives me 8. 8 times 4 is 32. That one was easy. Okay, so this one's got a division sign. It's going to be the same process. What is happening with D is division, so we're going to multiply by 22 on both sides. So then D equals, we're going to do 22 times 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. We get 88. And 88 divided by 22 is 4. Okay. Draw our line down the middle. Let's get a different color just because we can. Draw our line down the middle. What's happening with T is multiplication. So we're going to divide by 1.5 on both sides. We're going to get T by itself. We're going to do 6.3 divided by 1.5. Slide, baby, slide. Okay, so 15 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 5, 6, 7, that's too big. So let's do 15 times 4. That would be 20, and that's going to give us 60. So it's going to be 4 times. 3 left over, decimal in the 0. Break the 0 down. 15 goes into 32 times. So our answer is 4.2. 6.3 divided by 1.5 is 4.2. Again, we could do 1.5 times 4.2. It'll give us 6.3. We can check it. Draw your line down the middle. So this one, the only difference is the variables on the other side. Okay, so again, we want to get our variable by itself. We want to isolate it. So 7.2 is being multiplied by x. So we're going to divide by 7.2 on both sides. We get x by itself over here. 21.6 divided by 7.2. Slide, baby, slide, and then raise the roof. Okay, let's try 2. That would be 4, and that would be 14. So that's too small. Let's do 72 times 3. That would be 6. 7 times 3 is 21. Oh, perfect. So it's going to be 3, 216. So x equals 3. So for this one, it's going to be what is happening with W. It's being divided. So the inverse of division is multiplication. So we're going to multiply by 9 on both sides. So W equals 99. Because again, if you plug it back in, 99 divided by 9 equals 11. And we got a happy teacher. Okay, we're going to draw our line. What is happening with H is multiplication. So we're going to divide by 0.2 on both sides. So then H, okay, 3 divided by 0.2, slide the decimal over. So we got to slide the decimal over. 2 goes into 3 one time, 1 left over. Bring down the 10, goes in 15 times. So it equals 15. 3 divided by 2/10 equals 15. So this one is division. So we are going to multiply by 1.3 on both sides. So D equals, just do it to the side, guys. Make sure you have enough room to work. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10. Tick, tack, toe. 4 and 3. 2 places behind the decimal. Bloop, bloop. 4 and 42 hundredths. We're going to draw our line down the middle. Okay, so this is being multiplied. So we're going to divide by 20 on both sides. Okay. So 41 divided by 20 goes in 2 times. Whoops. With 1 left over. And our decimal and our 0. 20 goes into 10, 0 times. 10 left over, add a 0. 20 goes into 100, 5 times. So our answer is D equals 2 and 5 hundredths. It's not 2 and 5 tenths. You got to have that 0 in the middle there because it didn't go into 10. For this next one, A is being divided by 3, so we're going to multiply by 3 on both sides. So then A equals, and we're going to do 14 times 3, 12. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. Get 42. Okay, again, you could always divide it and do 42 divided by 3 goes in 1 time. 1 left over. Bring down the 2, goes in 4 times. And then you get a happy teacher. Okay, one last one. We're going to draw a line down the middle. It's being divided by 9/10. D is. So we're going to multiply by 9/10. Show what you're doing to both sides. We get D by itself. 18 divided by 0.9. Slide twice. Slide twice. Bring decimal and bring it up. Goes into here twice. Bring down the 0. Goes in 0 times. Bring down the 0. Goes in 0 times. Equals 200. 18 divided by 9 hundredths is 200. Again, we can totally check it. 9 times 8. Oh, no, we would be dividing it to check it. So did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong. So let's talk about it. See how I checked it? So I should have been multiplying it and I divided it. See, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so it should be 18 times 0.9 or 9 hundredths. 9 times 8 is 72. 7 times 9. Sorry, 9 times 1 plus 7. It's going to be 16. Move the decimal over twice. And it's 1.62. So 18 times 0.9 is 1.62. So did you see how I checked that? You can plug in 16.2 divided by 0.09. Okay. Plug it in. It goes in 1 time. So then 16 minus 9 is 7. Bring down the 2. It goes an 8. So our answer is, we had to slide the decimal twice. So 1.62 divided by 0.09 is 18. Oh, I had my decimal here. You had to slide it twice here. That's why. So then you raise the roof, and it just equals 18, and we still have a happy teacher. So D equals 1 62/100. So notice, guys, you've got to plug it in and see if it works. Because you get to those issues and, oh, I divided on accident. I should have multiplied. And then you're like, that answer doesn't seem right when you plug it back in. It wasn't right. So then you can go back and check it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you show what you're doing to both sides and showing your balance.